Hello everyone and welcome back to the GoFr channel. I am Divya and I'm back with another video on GoFr, and today's focus will be to set up a basic HTTP server and then add endpoints to it, exploring the abstraction and conciseness GoFr brings, all while adhering to the REST standards.
Now, to get started, you need Go installed on your system. Popular IDE choices for Go include Golang and VS Code. I'll be using Golang in this video, but feel free to use your preferred IDE. For assistance with Go and IDE installation setup on different operating systems, please refer to the links in the video description. So, in our IDE, we'll create a new project and name it HTTP server. Next, we open the terminal in the project folder and initialize it with a Go module as go mod init github.com/your username / the name of the project, let's say HTTP server. Please note we use github.com/username in the module name because it's a convention in Go to include the hosting service where the code might be shared. This ensures the module name is ready if we publish it on GitHub later, and others can import it easily, like import github.com your username /HTTP server. Moving ahead, starting with an empty project, we create a file main.go. Now this is going to be the entry point of our application. The package name will be main, and inside it we define the main function. Before writing any code further, we will first get the framework. Hopping on in the terminal, we will write go get gopher.dev. This installs everything we need to work with GoFr. Now we can import GoFr as import gopher.dev /package/gopher. To initialize the framework including loggers, metrics, traces, database configurations, we just need to write app assigned as gopher.new. Then at the end, we add app.run. Now this is all the code we require to have our server running. Before running the server, we run go mod tidy to ensure that a go mod and go sum are updated, syncing the dependencies and removing the unused ones. So now in the terminal, we write go run main.go, and as we can see in the logs that our server is up and running. If we hit the root endpoint, that is localhost 8000, we can see a message that route is not registered. This is obviously because we have not specified any endpoints in our application, but the framework adds things like HealthCheck and aliveness endpoints, which is generally required when we deploy our microservices inside a Kubernetes cluster. If you are not aware about what actually a HealthCheck is, well, a HealthCheck in microservices is a mechanism to verify if a service is running and functioning correctly by periodically checking its availability and readiness. So in a browser, let's hit the .well-known /alive endpoint. This should give us the status as up. Similarly, we can hit the HealthCheck endpoint at .well-known/health. It is an endpoint which returns whether the service is up or down, along with the stats, host, status about the dependent data sources and services. Now let's add two simple endpoints. So we will be adding / for the root endpoint, and we would be adding /hello for a hello world response. So here is how we would be defining the routes in GoFr. So we write app.get and then the path, comma, the handler that is to be called when that path is actually hit. Similarly, we define it for the /hello endpoint also. In this case, both of them would be get methods. Next, let's define the handlers. A GoFr handler follows the signature of func, the name of the handler, then ctx, that is of GoFr context type, and the function returns any and error. So for the root handler, it will be function root handler, GoFr context, and then any and error. And we would be returning welcome to GoFr and nil for the error. Now for the hello handler, it will be func hello handler ctx GoFr context, an error, and it will return hello GoFr and nil for the error.
Now you also might be wondering, what is this GoFr context? Well, GoFr's context is used to simplify working with request, response and dependencies in your GoFr applications, making your code cleaner and more efficient. We will explore it deeper in the upcoming videos.
Now let's run our server again. And now that our server is up and running, let's head to the browser and actually hit the two endpoints. So first we hit the root endpoint, that is localhost 8000. This gives us a response welcome to GoFr. And now let's hit the /hello endpoint. At the /hello endpoint, we can see that we get a response hello GoFr.
So this is how you set up a basic HTTP server and add routes to your GoFr application. With this, we come to the end of the video. GoFr is an open source framework and we would love for you to be a part of it. So if you are interested in contributing, do check out our GitHub repo. There are a number of good first issues that you can pick up and submit your first pull request. If you have any questions or ideas, do join us on Discord. Our community is growing and we are excited to hear your feedback. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding with GoFr.